Hi, it's me, Ferorabelle. The Wittermunz just came back from one of their historical journeys. Being an archaeologist, Mr. Wittermunz, Dudley, he is traveling all the time to different locations and finds new discoveries. Mrs. Wittermunz, she goes by the name Winna, she likes to go with him and document their experiences. I'm learning so much from the both of them. One is teaching me how to explore and find new things, and the other is teaching me how to create a living memory that will last for a lifetime. That reminds me, it's time to tell you the next part of my story. Let me give a quick refresher for our newcomers that are joining us for the first time, and then we'll get right into it. As you probably already know, I'm an alien. I'd rather be called an intergalactic traveler, but that's beside the point. See, I woke up in this new land. I was totally lost. I didn't know where I was. But I managed to bump into Mr. Dudley Wittermunz. Being the gentleman that he is, he offered for me to come back with him to his home and meet his wife, Winna. Since I had nowhere else to go, I decided to go with him. The only thing is, when we got there, I was totally shocked. I mean, he didn't just have a home. He had an entire estate. But anyway, after he was outside for a few minutes outside their gate, he brought me in and introduced me to Winna. She was standing on the diving board. She was practicing her stance on the board near their pool. And well, now we're up to the next part of my story. So, next thing I knew, there was this big splash. She jumped into the pool. The only thing is, she was fully clothed. She had on her hat, her headphones, everything. I mean, she just jumped right into the pool. As quickly as she jumped in, though, she got back out again to greet and meet Dudley and myself. I could tell that she was a friendly being. There was this positive energy that just came from her soul and just lit up everything that was around her. And she was beaming as she came over and approached her husband to greet him. Even as they embraced, I could tell that there was this special bond between them, something that is just really rare but easy to recognize. It kind of reminds me of the bond that I share with Teak, but I'll talk more about that later. So anyway, after they embraced, Mr. Dudley introduced me to Winna. She was so happy to meet me. She said that I was a very pretty young lady and I had nothing to worry about. She offered for me to come into their home, and she told me that since it was getting really late, that we would talk about everything tomorrow, after I got some rest, of course. And, well, since I just met the both of them, for some reason, I just felt this calm come over me. I mean, even though we had just met, they made me feel safe, and I was so very exhausted. So I accepted the invitation and I went with them inside their home. Well, that's it for today. You can read the written version of my story at Ferorabelle.com. You'll also find some of my discoveries because I love to take photos of the different plants that I come across. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the next part of the story. And I look forward to hearing from you.